Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to a brand new live stream extravaganza. Not brand new. I mean, we're continuing Starfield. I don't know why I said it was brand new. I guess this is a new stream. Hold on, let's test the audio. Audio's good. Great. Fantastic. So, I thought I was going to have more time to stream because I thought I was going to be able to start a little bit earlier, but right out the gate, nothing worked. And
I have something
I mean, nothing worked when we started this. The gaming PC had this weird issue where Steam... You know what? We better play. Because like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time.
Turns out to be a dead end.
I think we have to go back to our ship, take off, land somewhere else on the planet if I remember what was happening at the end of the last stream. But you know what else I remember from the end of the last stream? Is that Planet West Texas here is full of some sort of horrific... That's new. That wasn't happening before. Whatever this lighting effect is. I guess it's just a time of day sort of situation. Last time we were here, there was these giant rock creatures that just spring up and attack you, and they were awful, and they killed me like 6 times. And then I just had to go because, you know, I didn't have a whole lot of time to stream yesterday either. Which does raise the question of why am I doing this now? When I also don't have the time. I have to go care for someone's chickens and rabbits here in the not-too-distant future. It's because I really wanted to test and make sure that this was going to work. I wanted to make sure that the last stream from yesterday wasn't some kind of weird fluke where the game worked that one time and will never work again. So I've been doing a lot more research into this game and other issues and trying to determine whether or not it's a hardware problem, a software problem, a Linux problem. I am a Linux gamer, in case you didn't know. I need to get some fake glasses, some like maybe just some like nerdy looking glasses with just regular glass lens, no kind of prescription or anything that I can wear when I talk about Linux things. Just be like, so as I was saying, ladies, I am something of a Linux gamer myself. What I've discovered is that apparently, and I should have assumed this, but Linux just has a history of games that have issues with memory and using an excessive amount of memory to the point that it fills up the memory and crashes. This dates back a long time, it seems, so I guess I shouldn't be too shocked. But that, I think, is probably what the situation was, which means that doubling the system memory might not actually fix it. If we keep playing long enough, will we eventually get to a point where it also crashes at 64 gigs? If it's some kind of memory leak, and I know people don't like the term memory leak for technical reasons, but I think that's sort of what most people would recognize it as, right? That's sort of the terminology we can use here. If it's just slowly over time keep building up more and more stuff in the memory till it crashes, maybe I don't know, maybe we stop playing the game after an hour or so every time we stream it just to clear it out. By the way, Lucas Kids, welcome. As I was saying though, when I sat down to record, everything was broken. Steam was broken. Kept trying to launch the game and it was like, sorry, can't sync your save data. You can play anyway. And I was like, whoa, now easy there. That sounds like a bug that needs to be fixed before I get going. So finally realized that I was signed into Steam, but I wasn't. It just had like a question mark up near my username, and I was like, that's weird. I don't want to go in here. This looks dark and scary. Is there no way around this? This looks like an oppressive forest we just kind of have to go into. That's the sound effect they give you right before you're attacked by every monster in the forest. Gosh darn it. This truly is the planet of West Texas. Well, this is looking more East Texas now. This is looking like it's right smack dab on the border with Louisiana, and there's some gators out there and then swamps here, folks. This is like a wall. I don't think I'm meant to be able to get over this, and I probably just need to go in there. Anyway, I was like, well, I need to sign out so I can sign back into Steam, I guess, but can I sign out if I'm not actually signed in? Yes, you can hit the button and sign out, and then you can go back in. So that fixed that problem. But then on the capture PC, a completely different computer, I was getting ready to start, and it was like, sorry, can't find your NVIDIA graphics card in OBS. And I was like, yes, you can! I just did this last night! And so I checked inside of Device Manager, because sadly, the capture PC is currently running Windows. We've talked about this in the past. I'm not happy about it. But it was there! It very obviously saw the capture, or the NVIDIA, or the Intel card. And I was like, man, I don't know what to do. I just rebooted and that fixed the problem. Sorry, I had a
Had I
message from
been
my
on this
boss
planet
just
under
then.
more pleasant circumstances, I might have had more time to appreciate.
Yeah, no, this is a beautiful place. If I was going to get crash landed on an alien planet, I'd want it to be this one. I know that your name literally has hunting in it, but are you friendly by chance? You're not friendly at all. That's a shame. I guess I should have taken the hunting bit. We're going to take your fibrous hide, though. I know we could probably jump off of here, but there's like a lovely path that is formed by presumably nature that I feel obligated to follow. I don't know about you, Lucas. Anyway, yeah, so logging out and back into Steam fixed the gaming PC, and then rebooting the capture PC fixed that. I just wanted to do a quick stream. I've I got like maybe an hour I can invest in this before I have to leave to go feed animals. So, you know, that's enough time. And then it took like 25 minutes to go through and troubleshoot basic problems. And then, oh, also, while I was rebooting the... Oh, hi there, you. You're a lovely big fella, aren't you? Wow, just kill him, why don't you? Whoa! I don't really have to do much. My companion's doing a great job here. The audio on here was just horrifically broken beyond comprehension. When I first booted up the game and was rebooting the capture PC, it was way worse than the glitchy audio we had yesterday. So, all in all, a miserable experience. I gotta tell you, Lucas. I'm glad you're here to listen to me vent. Because I don't know what well, I would still vent is what I would do, but it would be into an empty void. Whoa! Oh, you seem pretty chill. I like you. You're a grazer. You have a lot of spikes. Oh my gosh, you have a whole family. That is lovely. I'm trying to be more aggressive about scanning things on these planets. I think it benefits me in some sort of abstract way. Maybe it unlocks points or something. I'm not quite sure. Something tells me we don't want to get in that water, though. I don't know if there's going to be gators in that there water, but I also don't want to find out. We're here for a crash ship and nothing else. Are these the bones of some sort of creature or a felled tree? It looks like a felled tree. I think it's fine. How's my day been? It's been alright. It's been alright. Kind of a slow one at work. But, you know, aside from that... Actually, I don't mind a slow one at work.
This is what's left of the cruise shuttle. But it looks like parts were scavenged and dragged somewhere else. Could there have been survivors?
What if we find the crew here and they're not actually dead and they've just been living here for the past decade? Oh, apparently we're hidden right now. We can't quite get in there, though, I'm sorry to say. Hey, that's alright, man. Now, when you say birthday stuff, Lucas, are you talking about your own? Are you talking about someone close to you? I mean, you don't have to drop those personal deets. If it was yours, first off, happy birthday. And if it wasn't, then second off, happy birthday. This looks like some sort of survivor shelter, where people might have survived waiting for someone to rescue them and no one ever came, which is a tragedy. So, there's no... On the time of year, there have been slow seasons. There's been, like, droughts, I guess. But it kind of just ebbs and flows at random. There's, like, certain things that I know to anticipate each year. Like, I know of certain jobs that are going to come up when it starts getting really cold outside, right? And I know certain jobs that are going to come up when it gets really hot outside. But, you know, just because of how it all works. But there's no time of the year where things slow down and then time of the year where things speed up. I guess sometimes getting towards the end of the year, if there's like, you know, the companies we work with, if they have budgets that they need to, oh, we've got to spend this money or we're not going to get it back next year. There's sometimes a spike there. There's sometimes a spike around when people are getting tax returns and things like that. But for the most part, there's no real predictable... It's more like it ebbs and flows kind of with the economy almost. So, everything's down, I guess. But, like, for example, I think the biggest slowdown we ever had was the 2 weeks to slow the spread. That was a slowdown where we were getting home from work every day at 2, and I was like, why are we even going to work, boss? Can we just take tomorrow off? This is, we had calls, we had work to do, but it was never... Oh, wait, dropped frames by network. Yes, we are. Uh-oh. Is that still happening? Are we having some kind of network error? This has never happened before. Hold on. Well, that makes no sense. I mean, I'm doing a couple of different speed tests now, and they're both... That seemed to resolve it. Yeah, okay. All I did was stop the stream and then restart it. And I don't know why, but that seemed to... See, everything's got to be broken. I can't just stream. Yeah. I mean, I guess to answer a question that I've dragged out for way too long, I know of parts of the year where there will be bumps in busyness, but there's no set part of the year where things will dip. It's kind of just random. Sometimes you'll just have a week where there's not a lot to do, and there's kind of no explanation for it, and it's nice, but there's no... Like today. There just wasn't a lot to do today. There was stuff to do today, just not a lot. And kind of got things wrapped up. Spent a lot of time inside of a parking lot, ordering things on a laptop, you know, which is... it is what it is. Seems to be working again. Good. Glad to hear it. Let's get inside here. Also, wait, what? Happy birthday! I just now saw that. Congratulations on not dying again. It's quite the feat. Shuttle main cabin. I love this whole... Are they still going to be alive in here? Are they going to be, like, deranged, gone mad? Are they going to be turned into some sort of, like...
Stop. I'll shoot if I have to.
Are you
just turn
part of the crew?
And leave.
Are you...
I know how to use this thing, and I will.
A descendant of the crew?
Oh my God. Who are you?
I'm nobody. Just go away.
They're very well spoken for nobody.
I'm not going to let anyone take my stuff again. No way. Both of you, just go.
Oh. What do you mean, take my stuff
I'm
again?
Not stupid. Last time people were here, they promised to help. They ended up tricking me. They stole all of my good stuff and left me behind. I'm not going to let that happen ever again.
All right. Is this the descendant of some crew who survived? Because it's only been, what, like 10, 15 years or something like that? So, this looks like someone in their mid to late teens. That seems unlikely. Oh, they could be a child. It's hard to tell as it is a video game. Let's see. We're just here for answers, nothing else.
About what?
Oh, now my boss is calling me.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Stop it right now. Put away that gun and talk to us. We want to know what happened here.
See? You're not nice at all. I knew it. You're a liar. That's all grown-ups do is lie.
One moment. I apologize. Sarah, let me handle this, please. Sarah, stop. She's a child and you're making her upset.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I was wrong to get so angry. We are here to help you, and we promise to tell the truth.
I don't know. You're kind of scaring me. Why should I listen to you?
That one.
The crew?
The crew that died on the planet.
No one's been looking for that crew since before I was born.
There we go.
So tell me another lie. Go ahead.
You were born here? Hold on. Oh my God. Your parents, your mum and your dad, what were their names?
This is a fantastic camera angle.
Why?
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna Marsh and Corporal Elias Obrist. You're their daughter. Listen to me. I knew your parents. They worked with me on the Dauntless. I'm Commander Sarah Morgan.
You're Sarah Morgan? Mom and Dad's captain? My parents used to talk about you all the time. It's like a dream to finally meet you.
Let's see. If your parents are around, I'd love to meet them. I feel like they probably aren't, all things considered. We're glad we found you. What did your parents tell you about Sarah? Do you know where you are right now? That's an odd question. Let's go with, we're glad we found you.
Yeah? Well, I wish you wouldn't have taken so long.
Don't be a whiny
My
brat!
parents are dead. My father died a long time ago. And my mother, she was killed by those monsters at the graveyard.
Okay, define monsters. Are we
It's just
talking
me
beasts?
here
Are we talking zombies?
All by myself.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, I don't even know your name.
Oh, yeah. My name's Sona.
Sona. What a lovely name. Sona, you mentioned a graveyard. Is that where the crew is, you know?
Buried? Yeah. It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces like the ones my mom and dad had hanging on them.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Yeah, I know. I'm standing in the room with you. I heard the entire conversation.
Phew. I don't even know where to begin.
I can't imagine how you're feeling right now.
Yeah. This isn't what I expected. At all. Oh, there's so much to process. But I don't have time to deal with it right now. If you want to help, then find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces Sona mentioned. I'm hoping they're my crew's gene tags.
I don't think you should be alone.
Oh, I'll be fine. It's you I'm worried about. Sona's monsters are undoubtedly hostile life forms that have claimed the graveyard as their territory.
What? I don't know why that struck me as funny, but hey, I'm gonna hang out here. Would you mind going to that graveyard? It's like, yeah, I don't know if you should be alone. It's like, oh no, it's you I'm worried about. I'm sending you out on a death mission. You're gonna die fighting monsters at the graveyard, collecting the dog tags of the soldiers I abandoned behind. I'm gonna go sit on the couch over here, take a breather. Hope you make it back not dead. Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate that a ton. Which weapon is it that I have that does explosive things? I think it's this one. Is it fully loaded? Let's rock and roll. Let's do a save. Oh, this is not the graveyard. Do you think we'll get a hint at what kind of creatures we're going to be fighting out here? I'm assuming that it's not going to be any more of the rock monsters. Oh, it's probably going to be something like this. Oh, there's more. There are more of them. There are more of them. I hear them moving. They're called scavengers, though. So surely they're not going to attack me unless I'm already dead, right? Let's go be aggressive and just get up right behind one and do a quick scan. Come here, you. I want to scan your body. Okay, no. They are hostile. They are hostile. Effectively, they look like sunflowers, more or less. But then they're going to run away like a coward. I'm going to pursue you. Where are you going? I can't even hit you. Hold still. Is this your friend? I'm going to shoot them in the face after I scan them. There we go. Whoa! Quite hostile. Quite aggressive. Very tall. Not that that really has anything to do with it. It's got to be these things, right? I can't imagine there's anything worse than large sunflower-headed beasts in these mountains. Where'd the other one go? I can't leave you behind because you're going to sneak up on me. Okay, the music's chill. That means that all the things that can kill us are dead. Presumably. We have no way to know that for sure. And in fact, it's also not true. There's several more of them. That one's a level 1. That one's a level 15. You know what? I think we can scan them when they're dead. Don't let them run away. This one's a lower level, but has way more health than every other one we fought so far. Come here, you. Don't you make breaks for it. Oh, he's gonna go warn all his friends. He's clearly out of range. I don't know why I keep shooting. Can we scan the corpses? It kind of doesn't look like it. That's unfortunate. That means I have to get them while they're still alive and trying to kill me. And I have to get close enough to scan them. Alright, come here, you. Come here. There we go. Nope. Oh, it takes so long to get the gun back out. Whoa! I wasn't expecting him to turn around. It looked like he was running away. I don't like the way they move. They make me uncomfortable. We're good on ammo with this thing, right? We're not running out anytime soon. If we just keep this open, I think they'll be, like, highlighted. So we can kind of see them in advance. Oh, I did get this one, didn't I? Alright, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just taking all the loot off their corpses. Dauntless Cruise Crash Sites. Star Eagle. Need to go scan this random plant over here. It's very important. Oh? I did not mean to shoot just then. A little bit of a preemptive warning shot. Understand that I have gun and I will shoot you. Is that this plant doing that? I think that's this plant. I think it's ejecting some sort of poison spores. Have we, like, effectively avenged her dead father now? More or less. Why bury the dead so far away? Well, I guess because of the monsters. Yeah, this game takes the cake for creepy sound effects. What am I looking for up here? What am I trying to find? Am I digging up all these dog tags? That's what I'm doing, yeah. Sorry, gene tags. Named after everyone's favorite, household pet, the jeans. Okay, I think that's all of them. Even though it's taken an awfully long time to figure out that that's all of them. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What is that? Silverfish! What? Wait, where were these things the whole time? Are you kidding me? We're doing a save. I think I have to fight that thing. It's clearly marked. It wants me to fight it. Where'd the other one go? Oh, I don't like this at all. Switch to better weapon. I guess they roam is the issue. That's why I didn't see them previously. Can I get on top of this? No, I simply cannot. Alright, this looks like a dinosaur, okay? I've not played Turok, but I'm familiar with it. I think all you do is you run up and you yell, "I am Turok," and then the dinosaur dies. Okay. Where are you going, sir? Are you leading me back to your nest? Oh, it's actually, this is one of the ugliest things I have ever seen in my life. It's also, like, doing a terrible job of hunting me. Hello? It kind of has a face like something you'd see in, Oh, did it just do some sort of concussive blast? What was that? It looks like a Stranger Thing. You know what I mean? Maybe it's blind. Oh, shoot, it's not dead. Picked a bad time to reload. Okay, but we know there's another one. We saw the little one. Where did it go? It was, like, up here. I think we've come back around to where it was originally. I'll be right there. Hold on, let me scan this plan. Yeah, no, this is horrific. Oh, it also had one of the tags. That explains things. Welcome back. I'm glad you caught up, Lucas. You're here just in time for the nightmare. I guess that one that was up here maybe heard the gunfire and decided it wasn't worth it and took off. Hopefully. Let's just see if we can get back to the treehouse without having to fight everything in the woods. If we can get there via the tops of the trees, all the better. Wait, hold on. Is that where I'm going? Down there? I didn't realize we'd come that far. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me right now. Come on. Go. I'm trying to save time here. Cut through most of the dark and scary part of the woods. Well, I take it back. Hi. Hi. We have to be approximately this close to scan. You know what? You go about your day. I'll go about mine. Directional audio is coming in real handy right now. By directional, I mean left and right. It's stereo audio. I don't have any kind of fancy audio setup. I did realize the other day, though, that my speakers that are set up in here are inverted. So obviously I'm using headphones right now. But I had the speakers plugged in. And boy, that was trippy to hear something on the right side and look to the right and there'd be nothing there and then get got from behind. Bad way to find that out. Okay, I'm back from the death mission you sent me on. Oh, still just hanging out and chilling with the family, eh?
No, no. How many times do I have to say it?
What did I miss?
I said I don't want to go. Leave me alone.
It's a bad idea. This is an awful place.
Calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her?
We do have a pretty high persuasion tactic. Just slowly backpedal out of the room. This is their problem. Don't worry, we'll do whatever it does to bring her back to safety. I'm sure that's what she wants to hear, but this should be Sona's decision, not yours. That sounds a little hostile. We'll go with this one.
I could depend on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now all we have to do is convince this poor girl that she's...
I mean, that's not what I would say in real life.
with us.
I'm just trying to set up
I don't know
a
if I have it
relationship
in me to
in a
say
video
these
game,
things.
so I'm making intentionally bad
talking
decisions.
and I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
You've not heard me
Look,
be
I'm
persuasive
clearly
yet.
out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
Yes.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Sarah, shut up. Hi, Sona.
Why won't Sarah listen to me?
She's like this, all right? Sometimes we'll be in the middle of pitched combat in some sort of underground research lab, and she'll just start running her mouth off about how she needs to talk to me about something, and I'm like, now's not the time, and she's like, I'd like to go do this mission as soon as possible. It's really annoying. I feel I have to take a call from my boss real quick. He won't stop calling me. What an asinine thing to bother me with. A customer's trying to, like, log into a web portal, and they're like, I just need login credentials. I don't have their login credentials. Why are you bothering me? It's about to be 6 o'clock at night. I can't do anything for them. Let's see. This is every day. This is my life. I'm back. Okay. She's worried about your safety. She cares a great deal about you. She feels responsible for your situation. You don't trust Sarah. Let's go with this one, because that's actually accurate.
Mom told me 1,000 times that it wasn't Sarah's fault that that I'm stuck here.
I mean, in a sense it is, though.
Doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had. Does it?
Let's see. Let's see what our options are. Best place for you to live the rest of your life. You're right. We should honor your choice to stay. If you stay here alone, you'll never be able to start a new family. You want to find an even better... We want you to find an even better home, or you won't be safe here forever. I like this one. We want you to find an even better home.
Well, I've always dreamed of finding a place that's safe from the monsters.
Oh, there's going to be monsters no matter where you go, honey.
Leaving
Sometimes
Mom
they
and
look
Dad
just like
behind.
you and me.
It's really
Humans
hard.
are the real monsters.
Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them.
Even from far away, they'll always be close in your heart. When you're old enough, you could always come back and visit. Your mom and dad would want you to live your best life. That sounds so cringe. I hate it. I hate. Don't you think you need wood them? I'm with you. Yes. Need wood them. Even from far away, they'll always be close to your heart.
You're right. I never thought of it that way.
That's because you've
I'm
not grown up
sorry
watching
I
a bunch of
yelled at
cheesy
everybody.
movies.
I know you and Sarah are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff.
Audio's
and then I'll
broken.
board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
Sounds like it's fixed. Okay. It's not as bad as it was last time then, where it was like that for a hot minute.
I
There
have
you are.
something I need.
Yeah. No, I've got to talk to you
Poor girl.
too.
I hope we've made the right decision.
Should be fine, I promise. Everything doesn't rest on your shoulders. I made the decision, so it's my fault if anything goes wrong. Yeah, listen, that's probably true. She'll be fine, I promise.
I do hope that's true. We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes. Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time. Please.
I'm gonna forget this kid's name by the next time I stream. I promise.
Thank you. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here?
Perhaps
promise
right here, right now.
Let's go.
Okay, but also she's been wanting
I
to say
wanted
something
talk
to me for a
you,
while.
But honestly, I don't know where to begin.
Let's get this out of the way
Starborn's
first.
technology is simply astonishing. It's just almost too much to process.
This is the alien weirdos or whatever it is. She's been wanting to have this conversation for a really long time. We're going to get it out of the way, and maybe she'll stop talking about how much she wants to talk to us. You seem to be pretty shaken up by the whole thing.
Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter, don't you? This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. A race with technology that could be far superior to our own. Oh, we could learn so much from them.
Ooh, let's see. I don't think you'd be willing to... You sound like an admirer of them. Do you think you'd be willing to... Do you think they'd be willing to teach us?
The way they behaved, I'd say that's not very likely. If we are to learn anything from the Starborn, we're going to have to take the initiative ourselves.
I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that a lot. You sound like you admire them.
Oh, I do. More than you'll ever know. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience.
I like
of
that that's on the screen twice for some
You know
reason.
they're here to lay claim to the artifacts. But what's their true motivation?
Thank you, Lena.
What are they telling us?
The possibility they have a hidden agenda is disturbing. I hope we can come to some sort of understanding with
I
them.
feel exactly the same way. But it certainly sounded like they weren't willing to work with us at all. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language. I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. My mind is absolutely swimming with questions.
Ooh, this was my theory! This was my theory from earlier! I was saying that maybe they're humans from the future time traveling in some way, or maybe humans from the past, and they had a great civilization or something like that. I think they're time travelers.
No, not time travelers.
Oh,
I don't think
well,
the science
Shrek
is
you
there to support
too,
that
Sarah.
Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very old, perhaps even ancient. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Make every effort to learn about these beings. We should be cautious dealing with these beyond our understanding. Wherever they are, we should stay out of their way. If you had to guess, why do you think they call themselves Starborn?
I'm not really sure. Scientifically speaking, we're all born from the stars. Most of the chemical components of our body, carbon, oxygen, sulfur, are exactly the same as those manufactured by internal stellar reactions. Now, ask someone like Matteo the same question, and he'd probably give a more theological answer. But hey, it's all a guessing game anyway.
No, I've said ooh once too many times today. Let's see.
Exactly. We must use all of the tools at our disposal to learn more about the Starborn and their connection to the artifacts.
Sure, you'll get to the bottom of this. I'll be there for you every step of the way.
I really appreciate your support right now.
I feel less like we're building like some sort of romantic relationship and more like we're just becoming BFFs. And that's okay too.
I was absolutely convinced they held a secret. I'd remain there for hours in silence, eyes closed, listening, waiting for the secret to be whispered in my ear. This encounter with the Starborn is that moment to me. The stars are finally whispering.
There's way too much talking in this game.
What they have to say.
There's just way too much. I have a few things I'd like to whisper in your ear right now.
Although I'm flattered that you think of me that way, there's a time and a place for that sort of talk. This is definitely not one of them.
We need to learn to read the room a bit better.
I've certainly wasted enough of your valuable...
Yes, you have! Thank you for acknowledging it.
...paths with these Starborn in the future. I wouldn't want to lose one of the most valuable members of Constellation.
Oh, she's talking about me. Oh, that's so kind of you. Oh, little girl's gone. No, she's not. She's right there.
Can we talk later? I have a few things to pack.
Oh, thank heavens. I thought she was going to tell me that she had something that she needed to discuss with me later. I was like, please, no, I am begging. Oh! Okay. Didn't realize that much time had passed. By the way, yeah, howdy GSNL, how are you doing? Welcome to Planet Nightmare Fuel. Wait, why is she no longer following me? Wait, Sarah Morgan, get back over here. We're supposed to be having a conversation. Okay, let's talk.
Before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you...
The music right now makes it sound like she's about to get taken out.
That little girl.
I hope this experience has finally put your past to rest.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. And it's all thanks to you. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world. And until this very moment, I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you.
I'm hoping there's much more than simple gratitude. No, we're not going. We already tried that. It didn't. Well, then again, time has passed. No, we're not going to. Trying to make me blush. It's not going to work. It's almost like you become a new person. I'm opening the door. You're the one that stepped through.
Still giving lessons to the teacher, eh? Some mentor I've turned out to be. Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan and figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
Yeah, that's true. We have this like whole human life that we have to deal with now, and I use it. I use the term "deal with" like it's a big hassle, but that's only because it is. We already have one child on board the ship, and now we're about to squeeze on another, and then heaven knows what we're gonna do with them. Probably just ditch them back off with the rest of the members of Constellation. Like, hey, here's a new responsibility for you. We're 3 men and a babying this. We've got a child now. Maybe she can be like our new mascot, you know? We'll have her go out there and talk to the media and stuff. Like, hi, I'm a kid and I'm interested in space and stuff, and this is what Constellation does, and they've taken very good care of me, and they're definitely not starting some sort of cult to worship mysterious aliens. That's not happening, I can promise you. Also, it's fun that you can actually walk around on top of the trees here. This is like a much better way to traverse the dark and scary part of the forest at night. As opposed to actually having to, you know, get down there on the forest floor and, oh gosh, don't fall. Deal with every horrible monster that definitely wants to eat our faces. Not that I think it's any faster. I feel like it's definitely taken longer to reach this exact same point. Alright, swords out. We, to be fair, didn't run into anything hostile the first time we came through this particular area. So I think we're probably going to be fine. Although these are definitely caves where you would find, like, the creatures from the Descent, you know what I mean? Or like a Wendigo or the like. Like, this is Wendigo caves right here. And I'm not for it. This is where the cave people sleep. No, well, not at night. This is where they wake up and go out for the hunt. Come on, Sarah, don't get left behind. You will be at dinner for something. I'm glad that we left the ship open, though. Just anything could be, like, tucked around one of these corners waiting for us. I'm gonna go head in. I'm not gonna wait for you. I'm gonna go straight to the cockpit. That seems like the most reasonable and rational thing for me to do. Long day at work and you're tired? Well, hey, you've come to the right place to chillax, relax, and max, and all that other axing things that you can do. Wait, why did I leave the ship? Why was that what I did? That was not what I meant to do. Get back aboard the ship. This is awkward and embarrassing. And I didn't go straight to the cockpit like an absolute fool. You know what we can do? You know what we can do? Here's what we'll do. Presumably she's on board the ship, right? Check your ship's inventory. Why would I need to do that? Why am I doing that? Is that actually like a need that I have? It seems as though the game really wants me to do it. I'm not sure why. Can we just head back to Alpha Centauri, please? I don't know. Maybe I should check my ship's inventory. The game wants me to, and maybe there's something sus aboard. Where's that going to be at? Like, what am I looking for around here? Hold on. Do I need to... So that's my personal inventory. Cargo hold? What am I looking for in here? Armor-plated, refined... I mean, what am I actually looking for? Is there anything suspicious I need to be on the lookout for? It kind of doesn't look like it. Why did you want me to check in here? It's very odd. Resources, maybe? Nothing like contraband. Nothing illegal. Game. Being sus and weird. In memoriam, return to New Atlantis. Yeah, let's just do that then. I'm not going to worry about... Check your ship's inventory. Check out your ship's... What a bizarre thing to say as well. That's so sketch. It makes it sound like there's someone there. Like we're going to check the inventory... Or we're going to check out the... we're going to open up the cargo hold and there's just going to be a guy there who goes, "What's up?" It's like, oh no, it's Crazy Ed. He's been following us this whole time. Who is he? I don't know. I just made the character up. Good gosh. I'm doing well, though. I'm doing well. I'm still getting messages from the people.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
I'm sorry, do you still have something for... What is it?
Hey there.
Do you have anything interesting for me?
You must have read my mind.
No, I heard you say it. Seeds?
Take it easy.
Oh, I will. I need to find a companion who never speaks. Someone who's just silently by my side, and maybe in the middle of combat shouts, "Don't panic, I'm here." But who's otherwise much lower maintenance. You know who doesn't talk much? Most of the people in Skyrim. They never bother you.
We haven't heard from them in months. I'm starting to feel...
Skyrim's a great game. I'm not sure how we didn't land. Did I select the wrong option when we landed at the spaceport? Because you can go directly to right outside of the Constellation headquarters, but I guess that's not where we're going.
Nice to see you again.
How's everything with you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Who are these people? Why do I care about their conversation?
I wasn't sure where my laptop...
I thought for sure that was Sarah talking as well. Oh good, it's raining. Lovely. First time this girl's ever been off-world, and her introduction to a new planet is just a miserable gray sky in a crowded city with the exact same trees, I might add. The exact same trees, just directly copy-pasted here. She's going to think this is some sort of horrible trick. She's going to think we flew her off into space and went in a bunch of circles and then landed on the other side of the planet she already lived on. This poor, poor girl, she's going to be so confused. She's like, those are the same trees, I know they are. And it's raining, and it used to rain there, too. This is some sort of horrific trick, I just know it. And then, I mean, how are we going to convince her otherwise?
Yes?
Just, like, go around and ask other people? Hey, guess what? They could all be in on it. It's all some sort of horrific prank.
We can't ever forget the sacrifices made for the United Colonies.
Shut up and let's... Whoa, Sarah, what was that?
So many.
You can't just pretend like that didn't happen!
Find your answers?
It's my duty to turn these gene tags over to you, sir.
And it's my duty to report that we found someone there alive. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known?
Did you check for the downed ship? By abandoning the crew of the Dauntless, you dishonored their memory. I'm not that invested.
Yes, of course. I think we can all agree that this was another unfortunate circumstance of the Colony War.
What you'd call an unfortunate circumstance, I call a tragedy.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. It is a tragedy. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Dude, I already forgot this
Thank
girl's
you,
parents'
Admiral.
names.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Where's
Once
the
we're
little
done
girl?
We should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
How did she get to the lodge? Honest question. How did the little girl get to the lodge? She was on the ship. Also, we can just, like, do a hop, skip, and a jump there. Save a ton of time here. Presumably, I guess one of the many other people just hanging out on my ship at all times brought her over here. Again, they were the ones who had to field the whole, wait a minute, I've seen these trees before situation. They're the ones who had to have this awkward
I wonder
talk
if any
with her.
discovery reports have come in.
Sarah, I'm gonna need you to talk like a normal human. Hold on. Yeah, no, the audio is very broken right now. If we go outside and come back in, do you think that'll fix it? Because it was broken in the lodge last time as well. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's working now. If we go back in, will it be broken again? If so, we just tank it, right? We can
Can't think of a better place to recharge and ready ourselves for our next mission.
I'm right there with you, but first off, we do have a child we need to deal with. Thankfully, not ours.
We
Hey,
should
what's up?
probably Talk.
Yeah, probably so.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
She's very well spoken. I guess her parents must have talked to her a lot. She seems pretty comfortable talking to strangers as well, which is pretty unusual for an abandoned little orphan girl on a deserted planet. How did you find your way here on your own? Yeah, that's my question.
Sarah gave me directions. She's really good at that. Riding that gnat thing was super cool. It was like magic or something. Like something from the stories Mom used to read.
I
But
defy
my
any
friend
child
was having
raised on
everyone staring at
planet
me.
Texas to find their
All
way
these people
through
in
a
one
city by
place.
themselves.
It's kind of scaring me. I don't know why.
I, as a grown adult, the first time I had to fly alone, barely made it to my airplane. It was when Jenna and I, we went on a family vacation, and her and I had to fly out after everyone else, and we just stood in the airport staring at a bunch of screens. We must have looked confused, because a random guy, not even like an employee of the airport, came by and was like, what, you guys looking for a flight? It was like, yes, please! And he pointed us in the right direction. Good gosh. I hope you like this place.
I think I like it. I don't know yet. It's all really new to me.
You'll fit in just fine. You're one of the smartest people I've ever met.
You don't know that. You've known her for 20 minutes at most.
Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
How's she understand the concept of money?
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Yes, Auntie Sarah will buy you a ship.
Well, Auntie Sarah can't exactly afford that right now, but she can provide you with the best exploration training in the galaxy.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
This is giving me like
Well,
Anakin
anyway,
Skywalker vibes.
Thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
We've gone to this
I'm sure
planet.
that you won't.
We found this
Well,
kid.
I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
This kid, I'm telling you, okay, we've brought her into this weird secret society. We're gonna train her in our ways and send her out on missions. She's gonna become a Darth Vader type. Don't doubt me on this. Also, congratulations on the new mic, GSNL. I think we talked about which one were you getting again? You have to refresh my memory. I'm pretty sure we talked about this the other day. I'm almost positive we talked about your audio setup. Am I wrong? We could be wrong. Could be thinking of someone else. I don't think I am though. You'll just have to let me know. Dude, these are huge lily pads. Can we stand on them? Yes. Yes, you can. That's a great touch. Can I crouch on them though? Ooh. Okay. So, wait a minute. Hold on. We're not actually standing on them. I take it all back. Fantastic game design, Bethesda. Absolutely fantastic. Is this the War Memorial? This is it right here. This is the whole thing, huh? The whole caboodle? Alright. Clearly a lot of respect being shown here. What am I supposed to be doing? Extreme heat. Sarah, where are you? Get over... This was for you, you lunatic. Come over here. What are you doing? What is taking you so long? I'm going to play around. I'm going to play around in the War Memorial. No one's going to say anything. They don't care. I'm the main character. I can do whatever I want to. Alright. What do you want to say?
You've got a point there.
Look at this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
There's only like 16 names on here. I'm sure more than that died, right? Ooh, being remembered by name is better than being completely forgotten. Think you're being too hard on yourself. You should be proud of everything you've accomplished since the war.
I am proud. I was simply too foolish to realize it until you changed my perspective.
Is now the time. I just want you to be happy, Sarah. You deserve it.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I do.
Okay, well now you're just a little
Which
conceited.
is why we really need to talk about our friendship and where things are headed with us.
Hey-o!
Let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
Hello? I'm sorry, what? What? Whoa! What was that? Hello? I beg your pardon? What was that double take? You got this Sennheiser, nice. You got oh, there's a streaming kit, dynamic mic,
Okay,
good choice.
I'm ready. Let's go.
That's cool. That sounds like a great setup. People sleep on dynamic mics. Everyone's all into condensers, but trust me, dynamics are the way to go. Much, much better for room noise. You'd never know I have an entire air conditioner running 6 feet from my face right now. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Is down here where we need to be? Yes. Okay, we're going to the waterfall, which I don't reckon I've ever been to before, and I have no idea where that is.
Starlight
Unless we get there and I realize I've been there.
doing some really exciting things with holograms. They're
Oh!
incredible.
Really exciting things with holograms. It'd be great if we could just go watch a show made entirely out of holograms in this game. You know what I mean? Just like go, uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. I was going to say, we've had that bug before. Also, I think I just saw someone walking into a solid object, but it looks like it's cleared up, or maybe I was just imagining it. What is this? Where's this going? Choose floor. Waterfall promenade. Okay, there's nothing wrong with a condenser microphone. Now that I've just sung the praises of Dynamic, a condenser microphone will work just fine for you. Don't even sweat it. I'm sure it's going to be good. You can do a lot to, especially nowadays in OBS. They have a lot of really good tools to kind of bring down noise levels and things. And if you have, you know, an NVIDIA card, they have their sort of AI noise canceling technology too. Don't lean too much on that though. It can sound very rough if you use it a little bit too much.
Too much. I love coming to this spot to just sort of, I don't know, melt away for a while.
Oh. I see why they call it the waterfall now. Okay, I gotcha. And it's a promenade. Yeah, no, I follow.
Here, isn't it?
It is.
I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
Sure, sure. It's absolutely beautiful. I couldn't agree more. It's the perfect place to share with someone you care about. What is it about the spot that makes it so special? That sounds dense. We're not going to say that one. It's the perfect place to share with someone you care about.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But you're absolutely right. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot.
I feel like you're stalling for time here. No. Sure, everything worked out for the best. Seems like an ideal place to focus.
That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here. I was hoping we could talk about something very important.
Let's see. You can tell me whatever's on your mind. I'm here for you, Sarah. That's the one.
I know you are. Just give me a moment. I have a lot I need to say.
Fantastic.
It's about my return to Cassiopeia.
Nothing but time.
What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life.
Both of you have been through a lot.
Don't get me wrong. Compared to Sona, I've had it easy. I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear.
Dealing with the unpredictability of people can be a challenge. It's bad luck. None of that is your fault. This one seems like the more real thing to say. Like, just saying it's not your fault doesn't help much, and it's just bad luck. That's just kind of a nothing response. This is actually quite introspective in a sense.
I suppose. Well, if that's true, this challenge is wearing me down.
No, that sounds like we can fix her. You deserve to be with someone who understands your feelings. Forget the past. Focus on what you have right now. Yeah, I don't want to be too aggressive here. Let's go with that one.
Right now? Are you talking about Constellation?
You are dense if you think that's what I'm talking about.
What exactly are you saying?
What are you saying? You say it first! I'm saying I love you, Sarah. Now and forever.
Sorry, I
What is this expression?
I know you want to have a serious relationship. You want to become close.
Yes.
So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me...
We did it! We have a girlfriend, chat! Oh, this is going too far. Are you sure a romantic relationship is what you want?
I can't imagine being in love with anyone else.
Guys, she's saying that about us!
If you're willing to make the leap, I'm ready to do the same.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I've been more than willing for a long time. We, as a community, this is a community girlfriend, by the way. Congratulations, everyone. We did
really
it.
Special.
Pat each other on the back right now in the chat.
You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence, hell, everything. For the first time in my life, I feel complete. And with you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever. You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life. I love you. Always.
We did it, gang. No more single life. Update your social medias. In a relationship with Sarah Morgan.
I received a message from my mother a few days ago. She's returned from another one of her sightseeing cruises.
Let's see. Sightseeing cruise?
Yeah, you know, one of those luxury liner journeys that shows off binary stars, gas nebulas, asteroid fields. Pretty photogenic stuff.
I'd be down for that. That sounds
Apparently,
awesome.
It's my mother's new favorite pastime.
Well, that is a surprise.
Oh, that's right. I haven't really spoken about her to you, have I? My mother lives in a fairly remote location, so we rarely speak. Tends to keep her out of my mind.
I understand.
Good. When I say that to most people, they look at me like I'm crazy. I don't think they realize how much control parents can exert on your life, especially when their dreams conflict with your own.
I'm sure your parents meant well. We can drop the subject if you like. That sounds good.
No. We should have discussed this a long time ago.
That's unfortunate. I kind of thought that would end this.
Both of my parents were diplomats working under the flag of the UC Administrative Division.
Fascinating.
After I completed my basic education, they signed me up for a one-year apprenticeship in their department, without bothering to ask.
Yeah, parents will do things like that. I have a grown friend the other day who was talking to me about how their mom contacted them and told them, hey, I've got you a temporary job. We've not discussed it. You didn't ask for it. It's yours, though. And they were like, yeah, I mean, I needed it, but they could have asked first. Sounds like they wanted you to follow in their footsteps.
Wanted isn't the right word. Demanded would be more appropriate. For my apprenticeship, I was sent to Sidonia. My job consisted of drafting political policies and arbitrating trade disputes.
That sounds remarkably
Silver
boring,
lining
but also kind of like a Jedi job.
Was that it allowed me to spend time exploring every square inch of Mars.
So that's where you were bitten by the exploration bug.
I was swallowed by it. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my diplomatic certification and joined the UC Navy. Of course, my parents didn't approve. We had a huge argument that resulted in all ties being severed between us.
That must have been a very difficult time in your life.
Well,
we're doing a very
that
cut
wasn't the
paint by numbers conversation here.
You see, my father was killed during the opening shots of the Colony War. I returned to Jemison for the funeral and reunited with my mother. After that, we vowed to stay in touch.
Sorry to hear about your father.
Aren't you sweet? Always concerned with how I'm feeling. That's why I fell in love with you. Your smile.
Our smile, guys. Our caring.
Brightens even my darkest days.
We brighten her darkest days.
I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family, it makes me wonder where our own relationship stands.
What? I thought we were going to spend our future together forever.
You mean that? You'd do that? For me?
I mean, until someone better comes along, sure.
Dreaming about this moment and still... don't know what to say.
You don't need just promise me that our love will last forever.
I swear, I'll love you until forever itself ends.
Man, this is making me sad now.
Time to think about the ceremony. I have some thoughts about how we should move forward.
Wait, was this a proposal?
I used to dream about finding the love of my life.
Did we just agree to get married?
All I ever needed was
I think we're getting married, chat.
right
I think we're
here beside me.
We just kind of fumbled our way into that one, kind of like all good things in my life, just sort of happened upon it. That's enough for today. Thank you folks for joining us. Congratulations, chat, on us now having a girlfriend. Until next time, thank you for watching. Thank you for your continued support, channel members. Appreciate it. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. I gotta call my boss back now.